Hello, my name is Joshua Silve, and I'm a somatic experiencing practitioner and psychotherapist from Boulder, Colorado. Like so many others, I was shocked and horrified at the events in Aurora, Colorado on July 20th. The senseless murder of these innocent people was an unspeakable tragedy, and the harrowing ordeal that so many others went through in the theater that night must have been devastating. Those of us who deal with the effects of trauma were particularly concerned when we heard about this because of the potentially traumatizing nature of such an event. We know that being affected by disasters such as this can result in very distressing symptoms. Many people who've experienced a traumatic event have a hard time letting it go. They may find themselves remembering aspects of their experience over and over again, or may feel stressed without knowing why. They may feel out of control or unsafe, may be irritable or sad, or may feel spacey and out of it for periods of time. These symptoms can become long-lasting. However, Dr. Peter Levine, developer of Somatic Experiencing and founder of the Somatic Experiencing Trauma Institute, once said something very important. Though trauma is a fact of life, it doesn't need to be a life sentence. There are simple things you can do to help yourself rebound after overwhelming experiences, and I'd like to share some of these with you now. If you've recently gone through something intense, you may find yourself shaking afterwards. This shaking is part of the brain and body's brilliant strategy for releasing energy, and it's actually important that we allow this to happen. We heard about the survivors of the Aurora shooting trembling and experiencing tremors in their bodies afterwards, and this is very natural. Sometimes feeling the body shake uncontrollably can make people feel even more scared, but this is just the body's way of getting back to normal. It's also important that you get together with people you trust as soon as you can after something like this. As one of the most social animals on the planet, our nervous system needs other people to feel safe in distressing situations. We see this all the time when people band together in difficult times, and it's important to lean on those we feel connected to when dealing with fear. We can spend time with our family, go out to coffee with a friend, or go to the park with our dog. As mammals, we also have an instinctive need to know what's going on around us. And we now know that our bodies actually calm down when we look around and see our surroundings. Letting yourself scan whatever room you're in may help the animal brain to realize that you're safe. And this can be more helpful than trying to talk yourself out of feeling scared. If we're traumatized, continuing to focus on our distressing symptoms can actually make them worse. But if we allow ourselves to focus outwards, we can find a better sense of balance inside. Even hearing about something like this can create the conditions of trauma. If you've been in any way affected by this event or another traumatic experience, I really encourage you to take care of yourself and help yourself to recover. Remember, your body and mind are designed to be able to bounce back from extreme events. And all we need to do are help create the right conditions for you to get better. There are many resources available today for trauma healing. And if you feel like you might need some help, it's good to reach out. Thanks for listening. We all want to live in a world that is less traumatizing, And I hope that these simple reminders can help you with whatever you may be experiencing.